This 50 go.
It's 2020. Don't drink and drive.
Alright, let's get this bad boy open. Okay. We got the instructions. We got the 4K camera. Little cover. Got the rear camera. Got the wires. We got a pry tool. Looks like a memory card reader. Bear with me, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. Okay, we got the power cord. So the first thing we're going to be doing is taking it down. And since the plugs are a little different on the newer one, I was hoping just to unplug the cameras and plug the new cameras in. But all these connectors right here, I know it's hard to see, are different. So I got to take everything back down, pull the wires from out of here, and rewire the whole new one. To unhook this, there is a button right here. You just push it, kind of hard to do one hand, and pull it off right there. Alright. And then we're going to pull these wires down. Now, all the wires.
What wires?
The wires to the camera, dude. Alright. Got the old one out the car. Still about to put the new one in. Let's take a look at them and see what's different. Alright. So you can look right there and see that the 4K camera is a lot thicker, and on the 1080 camera has a little GPS antenna, but the new one doesn't come with one. So I don't know if it's built into the camera already or what. It's kind of strange, but you know, like I said, I'll probably put this one in my Fusion. Alright, let's get him back in the car. Alright, here's the basic setup outside the car, because in case I don't go into details, you only have one power wire right here, and I have it plugged into this little jumper box. You plug the main power to where it says power, and the rear camera to rear camera. That's it. When I previously had the camera in here and I installed the battery pack right here, I don't know if you can see it, I drilled a little hole right there, and that's where I run my wires at. So here's how I have it. You want to leave yourself a little bit of room so you don't have too much wire up there. You know, you'd rather try to hide as much wire up in here than have it hanging out. So I ran it through this hole, down through here, came out, went through here, and then went behind the carpet, and then I went up the A pillar. Like I said, then you want to leave yourself just a little bit down so you can put the actual camera. Alright, now to run the back camera wire. So now we have the back camera wire. We're going to run this on the driver's side, up and back out to the camera. Like I said, I could run it on the power side, but you don't really want to run like when you have power wire and audio or video wire. You want to kind of separate those, because sometimes the power wire will have a little interference with this and mess up your picture quality or your sound quality. So that's why I split mine. Alright, you want to make sure you peel this little clear plastic thing off your cameras. Don't be an idiot. So once you peel this off, then we're going to stick the camera in the back. And don't forget to take this little lens cap off too. Alright, like I said earlier, this is the same one as my old one, so I already have the bracket up there for you. Then you're just going to want to slide the camera in. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Just like that. And then you're going to get your wire and hook it up. I'm going to finish tucking all my wires up because this is how much extra wire you'll have. So I'm going to tuck all this wire and then I'm going to hook it up. Okay, got all the wire ran back to the rear camera. Tucked all my wire back in here. I mean, you don't have to do that. You could tuck it anywhere you want to. You could tuck it up in the headliner if you really want to. But then you're going to come back here, plug it in, push it until it clicks. Okay, now you got all that done and over with. Let's get back to the front camera. Alright, now we're going to move on to the front camera. You're going to want to make sure you take all the plastic stuff off of this too. And like I said, it comes with a memory card. It comes with a, what size is this? 32 gigabyte memory card. But I used to have, in my old camera, I used to have a 128. So I'm hopefully this will work in this camera. I don't know if you remember back, probably last year or months and months and months ago, I was having all kind of memory card problems. It's when I was trying to, mess with these cheap memory cards. So, like I said, this one did work in the last camera. So hopefully it works in there. If it don't work in there, I'll be using the BlackVue memory card. You could buy memory cards from BlackVue themselves, but shit, I think 128 gigabyte one will probably run you about $100 some. So, oh well. Alright, on this new one, on the 4K one, there's only 2 connections. It has the built-in GPS or Wi-Fi is already built in, whereas the other one, you had a GPS antenna, you had the rear camera, and you had the power camera. So you should only have 2 wires on this one. Alright, next you want to get your wires and plug them in. You can't mess it up. Put that in there. And get this one right here. Plug this one in until, push it in until it clicks. You're all set. I'm going to use some wire loom to hide my wires. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it on mine. So this is how I did mine. You don't really see all this anyway, so you don't have to do it. In actuality, I could have just ran the wires through there. That's what I should have did. But then you would have them coming out of here, so I'll put some stress on this piece back here. You don't want to do that. But anyway, you can't tell. This is what it looks like. See, you can't really see whole bunch of wires and shit.
Check SD card.
Alright, when it says that to format the SD card, you want to come here.
Check SD card.
It's kind of hard to do hand. Push this button.
Check SD card.
There you go.
Hold for 5 seconds to format SD card. Formatting SD card. Please do not disconnect the power. Restarting. Initializing SD card. Please do not disconnect the power. Restarting. BlackVue for your safe driving. Starting normal recording.
Alright, we got the card, the SD card formatted, and we took the camera back up. Then you just want to come to your app, download your app at the Play Store. Then you just want to set up your Wi-Fi. Then once you set up your Wi-Fi, you're all set. I'm not going to go into all that details because you got to put passwords and stuff like that. But once you do that, it's all set. Alright, let's go take this bad boy for a spin. Here we have it. This is my first camera. I had this camera right here in my car. Now, probably going on 2.5, 3 years. The video never made it, but I just kept the box. So, the reason I bought this new one was, I don't know if you remember, back in 2019 summer, Instagram kept advertising, a camera, an HD camera for like I think like $60, or you get 2 for $100. And so I bought it, and it came from China, and it took like 3 months to get here. So to make a long story short, I bought 2 for $100, but they only shipped one, and I fought with PayPal for months and months and months over this. So finally I just chopped up the loss, and I kept this one, and they paid me the money for the other one. But why I bought this one was because I said, shit, this on the Instagram video, they're showing a BlackVue camera, either this one or the 790 or whatever it was. So I was like, shit, I'll buy this, you know, 2 of them for $100, and then I'll just sell that one. Well, I got this one, and like I said, second time I took it out the box because I thought I was gonna have to send it back, and it was just sitting in my garage for the longest time. And so I said it was counterfeit because it's not what was advertised. You got the hardware. Then you got the actual camera. I don't know how good this camera is, but I know it's not what they showed on the Instagram. Here is the camera. It don't look nothing like this. I don't even know why I took this one off the car. I have to like going to my other car and getting this one out. But if you look at it, this is it. I mean, it don't look too bad, but like it don't have a. It does have a memory card, but it don't have an outlet for the rear camera or nothing else. But see on the video, it says BlackVue and everything else there. So anyway, I got my feelings hurt with that one, and I was like, well, shit. It's about time for me to update this one anyway. And I always wanted to get one in my daily car. So, like I said, I had this for a couple of years now. It's kind of outdated. So I went and bought this one right here. And that's where we're at. So, you can hit me up on my in the comments below or Instagram. I'm going to sell this one. I'll probably sell it for like $40. It's brand new. Never used it. I don't know how good it is or whatnot, but, you know. It's yours if you want it. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Don't drink and drive. Follow me on Instagram at This50Go and Facebook at This50Go. Until next time, peace.